Sorry for the late show. We're going to be doing this. We thought we decided to do this today. We've been busy all day yesterday. Never got a chance to do the show. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are live for Inside the Mayhem as we are one show away before the big pay-per-view Slamfest, which will be our final pay-per-view on 2K19, as we will be switching over to 2K20, which we will be having some new superstars on that show very soon. So you guys don't have to worry about a online draft, because we are going to be doing off-air. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I have here with me the owner of EOW, Travis Neely. Travis Neely, how are you doing, good sir?
Doing great there, Michael Miner. How about you?
Doing really good as we get ready for Wednesday Night Mayhem in a few minutes or so, but let's get to the card.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your owner of EOW, Travis Neely, and tonight we're going to have a big main event, which the future will walk out as the new television champion, but I will get to that in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get on with the...
Go ahead.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. We had a blue screen of death there, but anyway. I don't know. I had to fire somebody in the production truck. Michael Miner, I don't even know who the guy is in the production truck. They won't tell me. I'm the owner. I'm supposed to know things around here. But anyway, let's get on with the first some of the matches that's going to happen for EOW tonight. We're going to have Samoan Joe taking on Willie Joe in a last Joe standing match. Who's going to be the last Joe standing? It's going to be a first here in EOW. It's going to be awesome here. So Michael Miner, who are you going to pick to win? Who is going to be your Joe that you think is going to be standing tonight?
I think I'm gonna go with Willie Joe, because I really think with him being on a winning streak so far, in the near future he could get a title shot at the EOW World or the Television Championship, hopefully sooner or later. But I'm gonna go with Willie Joe with the victory, to state his claim to hopefully getting a title shot.
Well, I'm going with Samoan Joe. He had a great debut last week here in EOW. I'm going with Samoan Joe to be the last Joe standing. I can't wait. He's going to have a great future here. I signed him, big contract here in EOW for Madagascar Pro Wrestling. I hope my money, that what I put into him and what I invested in with him will be a good investment. So we'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're moving on to a no-holds-barred match. Whoever wins, this feud is done with. No more rematches, no more feuds with these two. I told them, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I told them, I said, Billy Bob, I said, Kenny Chesney, I said, you two are going to have this match, and if you lose, you lose. You don't get another rematch. We're going to settle the score right here tonight in EOW. So Billy Bob versus Kenny Chesney in a no-holds-barred match. And I told both of them, I said, Kenny Chesney, I said, Peggy Sue's barred from ringside. And I told Billy Bob, I said, Chelsea Diamond is barred from ringside. So Michael Miner, I will go ahead and let you predict who you think will win the final match between this bitter rivalry with Billy Bob and Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, to me, I really think it's going to be Billy Bob, because remember, Billy Bob beat Kenny Chesney the last time they met. So I'm going to go with Billy Bob to win this and end this feud. I think it's starting to get boring, and I think Kenny Chesney needs to focus a little more on Peggy Sue with her as the EOW Women's Champion. So I'm going to go with Billy Bob to win it.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think Kenny Chesney's very upset. I think he's been talking to Peggy Sue here lately about preparing for this no-hold-barred match. I think we're going to have an upset. Kenny Chesney's going to get his first win here in EOW. We'll have to find out, but I kind of do agree with you. I think Kenny Chesney needs to be agreeing with Peggy Sue, being with Peggy Sue, helping her be the EOW Women's Champion going forward. I have to agree with you on that, though, Michael Miner. But we're going to move on to our next match we're going to have on EOW. We're going to have not a tag team match, but we're going to have a women's action here tonight in EOW. We're going to have Flair with D'Angelo Russell taking on Demi Dynamite with Taylor Lover. You've seen these two teams tagged last week. Flair was the one that pinned Demi Dynamite last week, so I come up with this match. I said, well, you know what? We have the fan favorite of Demi Dynamite and Taylor Lover. Let's have a one-on-one match between Flair and Demi Dynamite, since they had a beat down last week in the tag match. So I'm going with, I hate to say it, Flair and D'Angelo Russell to get the upset here over the fan favorites of Demi Dynamite and Taylor Lover. Your prediction, Michael Miner?
Yeah, I think so too. I'm going to go with Flair, the former EOW Women's Champion. I think she'll get a victory, and maybe sometime down the road, these two ladies might go at it again. These four ladies might go at it again. Maybe someday, hopefully in the near future, in 2K20, we can do a women's championship tag team titles, because that would be really cool to see those here in EOW.
So next we're going to have the debut of the Greasy Revolution. The Greasy Revolution, Fatback Greasy announced last week that the Greasy Revolution is here in EOW, and he has recruited London Calling, Chris Cash, and Evan Richards is going to be in London Calling. So I'm trying to get used to these new tag teams that I signed here in EOW. All right, so Michael Miner's left. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Fatback Greasy with London Calling. I'm sorry, I misquoted. Chris Cash and Evan Richards are Adrenaline Underground. I am sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I misquoted that. I'm trying to get used to my tag teams here in the EOW. So, Fatback Greasy and London Calling is taking on Chris Cash with Evan Richards. Will Fatback Greasy beat Chris Cash of Adrenaline Underground? We'll have to find out. Michael, your pick. Is the Greasy Revolution going to reign supreme tonight?
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Greasy Revolution will reign supreme, but the thing is, could this be the last time we see Greasy Revolution? If you guys don't know, with the breaking news, so we'll be talking about here tonight about something that's been going down for both EOW and TWF. We'll give you guys news about that real soon, but yeah, I'm going to go with Greasy Revolution to win this match.
I have to agree with you. I think Fatback Greasy has got a plan up his sleeve tonight. I think he will beat Chris Cash of Adrenaline Underground, because, you know, you have London Calling of the Greasy Revolution. There are more guys there to interrupt the referee, so we'll have to find out on that match. So next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a tag team match. It's going to be two new tag teams debuting here. It's going to be the Fry Daddies. That's right, the Fry Daddies taking on the Masked Men, Masked Men 3 and 4. And Michael Miner, I seen the Masked Men on your show Michael Scar's show last night on Monday night. Man, they're just taking over your TWF, and now they're taking over my show. I don't really appreciate it, but if I have to pick the Masked Men, they've been unstoppable in Empire Wrestling Slams On. I'm going to have to go with Masked Men 3 and 4.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm going to go with them because remember they were dominant last night or a couple nights ago on an episode of Chaos with Masked Men number 1 and 2, and I think tonight this will be the second victory for the Masked Men.
That is true there, though, Michael Miner. So now we're going into the main event, and yours truly, the owner, Travis Neely, is going to be in this match. It's going to be a fatal four-way, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be the Predator defending his television championship. I announced this live at the end of Mayhem last Wednesday night. The Predator is going to lose. The Future is going to make sure he loses, because it don't matter if I win the title. It doesn't matter if the Bruiser wins the title. It doesn't matter if Cameron Collins wins the title. I'll be happy because we all three, the Future is going to kill the Predator. We're going to send him back to outer space. We're going to send him back to Area 51 if that's where he's from. And it's going to be over for the Predator. And my next goal after we beat the Predator tonight is the EOW World's Heavyweight Championship. It's going to come back around the owner's waist. So I'm going to predict. Everybody knows who my prediction is going to be. It's going to be the Future, because the Future reigns. The Future reigns here in EOW. The Future owns EOW, and we're taking everybody out. If we have to take Masked Men out, if we have to take the whole tag division out, we're taking them out. I might even fire the Predator after he loses the championships. Who knows? He might not be in 2K20 when we get there. We'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. But Michael Miner, I don't care what your prediction is, because it better be the Future. The Future is going to reign tonight.
Well, my pick is going to be none other than the Bruiser, because I really think he should become the new television champion. It would be really cool to see him become the new television champion, but don't forget we got the Predator. The Predator is a really tough guy. We'll have to see how it all goes down tonight on episode of Mayhem.
Well, that's a brilliant choice there, Michael Miner. You choose the right path. You chose the right group to win tonight. The Future is reigning supreme. The Future is going to walk out tonight of Wednesday Night Mayhem, and we're going to go party. The Future is where it's at. Because you know what, Michael Miner? That is a fact. And also, Michael Miner, I don't know if you know this, I have late, and I mean late, breaking news. Everybody wants to know what is going to happen with the draft in 2K20. What's going to happen to all these superstars? Well, I made sure that I signed the very first star is coming to EOW. She's re-signed here in EOW. She's not going anywhere. I know Billy Bob's going to be happy about this. Chelsea Diamond will still be in EOW when we go to 2K20. Michael Miner has more news on this situation. I will let him go ahead and tell everybody the news, but I wanted to give that late breaking news that I have re-signed Chelsea Diamond.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some late-breaking news. EOW and TWF Monday Night Chaos and EOW Wednesday Night Mayhem will be going over to 2K20. I know a lot of people are going to be asking why. due to the server is going to be shut down for WWE 2K20, and I was planning on maybe signing some more superstars for both shows, but apparently now with 2K19's servers being shut down, won't be able to do that. So we are going to be switching over to 2K20. So if there's anybody out there that has a superstar that would love to join TWF Monday Night Chaos and EOW Wednesday Night Mayhem, shoot me a message on Facebook or here, on Facebook. And if you want to, just put hashtag TWF2K20, because we're going to be going over to WWE 2K20. I've got the title set up. I've got the arenas all made, ready to go. So is the shows. So, so after Slamfest, we will be going over to 2K20, and we're going to be having an off-air draft for that, so stay tuned for that real soon.
That's awesome, Michael Miner. And that's it. That's all the matches that's taking place here on EOW. I hope everybody goes over and tunes in as we're about to go live with EOW Wednesday Night Mayhem. I hope everybody comes and join us as the future reigns supreme.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys over on EOW Wednesday Night Mayhem. We'll see you in a few minutes. Good night, everybody.